Imagine stepping into a world where the black box tucked under your TV isn't just a forgotten gadget. It's the beating heart of your home, poised to redefine how you live, play, and unwind. We're diving headfirst into Apple's most overlooked gem, the one that's been whispering promises for years, but never quite delivered, the Apple TV. And today, we're zeroing in on the 2025 Apple TV 4K, a device that rumors suggest could shatter expectations and rewrite the rules of your living room. What do you think? Could this be the sleeper hit that finally catapults Apple into uncharted territory? Hit the comments and let me know your take. You might glance at your current setup and shrug, thinking, it streams fine. Why fix what's not broken? But that's the trap, isn't it? Fine is the enemy of extraordinary, and Apple doesn't settle for fine. They craft the impossible, the stuff that makes your jaw drop and your imagination run wild. Yet, for all its polish, the Apple TV has lingered in the shadows, content with modest refreshes. A nip here, a tuck there to the processor or remote, while the world races ahead with beasts like the NVIDIA Shield or souped-up Fire Sticks, not to mention the smarts baked right into your TV. It's solid, sure, but solid doesn't spark revolutions. Apple's quiet streak on this front? It's not neglect. It's the calm before the storm. Picture this. The next Apple TV isn't a tweak. It's a total overhaul, a stealthy powerhouse engineered over a decade to storm the last two bastions Apple hasn't claimed. We're talking seamless home orchestration and gaming that rivals the big consoles. Over the next half hour, we'll unpack the whispers from insiders, the patent breadcrumbs, the supply chain hints, and inevitable evolutions that sketch a machine not chasing Roku's heels, but dueling PlayStations and outsmarting Alexas. This isn't your average streamer anymore. It's a command center for your entire ecosystem. Strip it down to the essentials, and the frustration boils from one glaring mismatch: the engine under the hood. That 2022 Apple TV 4K hums along on the A15 Bionic, a beast borrowed from the iPhone 13 Pro, snappy, sleek, turning menus into silk. But here's the rub. It's a chip born for pocket-sized power sips, juggling a tiny screen and a finicky battery. Your TV box? It's wall-powered, thermally unbound, begging for raw, unbridled might. And yet, its leashed to mobile roots, the very chain that's kept it from soaring. Why no blockbuster games that have 15 guardrails? Why does Siri stumble on the basics? Neural engine that's playing catch-up. Why isn't it the ironclad nerve center for your smart setup? Mobile-first DNA holding it hostage. Apple sees it clear as day, and the buzz isn't about slapping in an A16 or a 17 for a half step forward. That's yesterday's news. No, the real heat from analysts like Ming-Chi Kuo in the shadows of the chip factories points to something seismic, an M-series heart, maybe an M2 or M3, the same silicon wizardry fueling MacBook Airs and iPad Pros, desktop-grade muscle in a pint-sized enclosure, packing a GPU that could level mountains and a neural core primed for future. If even a sliver of this pans out, the game flips. Forget streaming sidekick. This becomes a whisper-quiet supercomputer beaming straight to your screen, unleashing doors Apple has only cracked before. And oh, the gaming floodgates it would pry wide. Let's face it, the elephant's been lounging in plain sight. Apple Arcade charms with bite-sized joys, perfect for rainy afternoons with kids, but it's no throne snatcher from Xbox realms. Folks aren't ditching their Series X for pixel-perfect platformers. Apple's gaming stumbles stretch back, Mac ports that fizzled, TV tries that tapered off, all because devs lacked a rock-solid, beastly canvas to paint on. Drop an M2 in there, though, and suddenly it's canvas gold. Titles already dancing on Apple Silicon Macs. Think Baldur's Gate 3 weaving epics, Resident Evil Village clawing through horrors, No Man's Sky charting infinities. Find an effortless bridge to your couch. No cloud crutches, no watered-down ports. This is pure native firepower, churning AAA spectacles right in the box. Envision snagging a $199 powerhouse that devours Cyberpunk 2077 in lush detail, or Apple unleashing their porting toolkit to summon a Steam avalanche. It's an ecosystem dream. Hardware hooks you, but the App Store claims the trophies, skimming that sweet 30% on every digital conquest. $1 trillion horizon, and this little black box holds the latch. With M-Series grit, graphics that gleam, cores that conquer, memory that meshes like console lore, Apple can unveil a bespoke controller, all haptics and zero-lag precision, no half-hearted add-on. One pivot, one processor, and poof, from Roku rival to Sony and Microsoft Slayer. The pitch? Irresistible. Shell out $199, maybe $249, for 4K Bliss views with the globe's greediest games? Sign me up yesterday. But that M-Series magic doesn't stop at pixels. It ignites minds, too. Time for the raw truth. Siri's been our quirky sidekick, passable on the phone, bare bones on HomePod, but on TV? It's like watching a genius fumble trivia night. Tom Hanks flicks. Easy. Rain check. No sweat, but nudge toward nuance. Sci-fi gem from the 90s. Under the radar with killer reviews? And it blanks. Now, fast forward Apple's AI dawn. Those on-device language titans humming in the wings. Slot an M2 or M3 into the 2025 frame. With its neural engine vast as an ocean, and Siri evolves. Not just hears you, but knows you. Craving a thriller, 90 minutes max. Twist that floors me. Boom! I've got 3 tailored picks. Primal Fear streaming on Netflix. The Usual Suspects hits max. A Perfect Getaway lurks on Hulu. Your history screams Usual Suspects trailer now. Magic bottled. This Siri anticipates. 2. The home screen morphs from app graveyard to Oracle whispering. Severance hooked you? Devs on Hulu wrecked minds just like it. Peek the preview? It weaves your subscriptions into one knowing tapestry, cracking the streaming curse, the endless scroll for just the right thing. tvOS ascends to Discovery Dynamo, lightning quick, no guesswork, just you served. Amazon Dreams is for Alexa, Google for its assistant, but Apple's Edge? A seamless, upscale empire, AI churning privately inbox, your binges and browsers locked from prying servers. No ad auctions on your secrets. That's a covenant. And only M-Series heft seals it. We got our console conqueror and AI whisper, but the mosaic's incomplete without the thread that binds it all. The smart home, Apple's thorniest saga. The TV's billed as HomeKit's co-pilot, sharing duties with HomePod to orchestrate your domain. Yet too often, it's Glitch City, echoes of no response. Firmware fiascos, ghosts in the gadgets. The vision's enchanting, the grind's a grind. Enter 2025. Redemption arc threads like Matter and Thread are already weaving in. But this iteration demands more, a vigilant war room, not a sleepy relay. M-Series muscle means juggling hordes of devices in fluid sync, no sweat. Envision a layer home layer in tvOS, a pro-grade NUR board. Camera feeds in crisp array. Power draws ticking live. Automations firing flawlessly. Cloud be damned. Door clicks. Phone pings home. Flood the lounge with light. Nudge the thermostat to cozy 72. Cue the sunset vibes on the HomePods. Flawless every dusk. Reliability isn't optional. It's the vow. This Apple TV sheds hub skin for server soul. Ever-vigilant core, weaving your world into effortless harmony. At last making smart synonymous with serene. Yet one lingering echo, a tale spun for seasons but sensible only now. What the 2025 Apple TV packs a camera. I get the shiver. Big text eye in your den, chilling on paper. But Apple's fortress is privacy. Edge-crunching smarts, a toggle shutter safeguard. If trust could be engineered, they'd blueprint it. The payoff? Elementary. FaceTime reborn. No more hunching over laptops for family calls. Gaze across the coffee table. Screens alight with faces. Your TV the portal. Gestures wave hello. Laughs land life-size. Intimate. Instant. Woven into the room's rhythm. It's the capstone. Turning passive pixels into personal bridges. All while that M-Series Sentinel keeps watch from within. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.